Good morning or afternoon, everyone. My name is Michele, coming from you at Trilogy in Summerlin. Today's class is a mat Pilates class. This class is going to be pretty full, probably about 45 minutes to an hour. You need nothing but a mat, your own body weight, and then if you have any issues with balance, you may want to have a chair or a pole or something to hang on to. So we're going to move fairly quickly. If anything becomes too difficult for you, please stop, take a break, do what you can. If something doesn't feel right on your body, that's your body's indicator that you should back off. Focus on what you can do, not the things that you can't. Some of this is pretty intense, but I will offer modifications. All right, so we're going to start out in Pilates stance. Pilates stance is heels together, toes apart, and then clench your fists and place your knuckles on your ribs because Pilates is, one of the main principles is breath. So I want you to fill up, breathe into the knuckles and feel your ribs expand. And then as you exhale, pull the transverse abdominis in and slightly purse your lips as though you're blowing out a candle. Inhale through the nose and then exhale. And continue that breathing pattern. Breathing and filling up and then exhaling completely. And each time you exhale, really use that breath out to facilitate that deep contraction of the belly. We're going to continue with that focus on breath throughout class. Let your arms come down and then do a quick body scan. So cervical head placement, slight retraction of the chin so your ears are going to be over the shoulders. The shoulders are sliding down and they're not rounded forward or open up too much. They're a nice neutral position. Rib cage, ribs are soft, closed. You're not popping the ribs, you're just finding a nice neutral position there. And then zip up through the midline, the belly's engaged. Hip placement is really important. So now we have ears over the shoulders, ribs, hips, and then right down through the outside of the legs through that ankle bone. Let your arms be heavy. Take a big deep breath. And now as you exhale, we're gonna do a standing cat-cow. So pull the belly in and round, bend your knees. Wrists come forward, and then inhale, get really tall. Shoulders go back, and then exhale. So just like you do in yoga on your hands and knees, we're rounding and extending the spine. So pull your pelvis forward and back. So you're rocking the pelvis. Rib cage closes and opens. Exhale and inhale. Once more, exhale. And inhale. And then find that neutral position again. And then lift up and turn your feet to parallel. And we're going to round down. So visualize that you're standing up against a wall. So the back of your head is there, your mid, back, and then your tailbone. And you're going to peel off one vertebrae at a time. Bending your knees as much as you need to. So you're rounding down. Once you're here, let the back of your neck be long, just sway side to side, loosening up. And then starting from the ground up, press down through the bottom of the feet, curl under, pulling your tailbone under, and you're slowly stacking your spine until you come to that beautiful, nice posture position. Let's do that 2 more times. And pull the chin in, lengthen the back of the neck, round down slowly, pulling the belly in. Spinal articulation is so important. And then feel the strength of your legs. Press down through the bottom of the feet, engage the leg muscles, pull the tailbone under, rolling up. Get as tall as you can, belly is in last time. Round down. There's that saying, you're as old as your spine, so you need to move your spine in different directions every day. Rock your hips side to side, let your head be long, take a look at your pedicure, take a big deep breath. exhale, round up. Really lift the belly. Pull it in so you're supporting the spine. And place your hands on your hips and then lift your right heel up and then the left. So press the front of your ankle forward. And you can start shifting your weight, and on the reformer we call this prancing. Your shoulders are down. Again, your abdominals are engaged. Just lifting one heel and then the other. And then press both heels down. Keep your heels on the floor. Bend your knees, stay long through the spine, so you should feel the back of your calves, your Achilles are stretching. Straighten, and you can bring your hands down if you like. And then lift up, find balance, and lower. And bend, keep your heels down. Now lift your heels up. Lift and lower. And in all my years of dance, my teachers used to say, focus your weight between the big toe and that second toe right next to it. So really press the balls of the feet down so that your heels lift up. Let's do one more and let's find balance. So find something that's not moving. Focus there. Stay lifted. Pull your belly in. Relax your shoulders. And then slowly come down. Nice. Kick everything out. So step out into this plie position. So your toes are up, your heels are in. Make sure that your tailbone is not sticking back. So slight softness of the tailbone. I hate to say tuck because then we round too much. So let the tailbone be soft. Bend the knees, open the arms, and really make the arms active. Keep your hips stable. Hip stability is one of the Pilates principles that we like to remind you of. Lift your left arm up and take a nice side bend. And open up. And lift up and over to the other side. And you're holding this plie position so the leg muscles are nice, activated. Lift and open and lift and open. We're going to start a little movement. Hold here and we're going to do some little plies, little pulses. Stay long through the spine. Feel the crown of your head lifting. Give me 8, 7, 6, just little inner thighs working. 4, 3, 2, and we're gonna move. You're gonna open to the side and open to the side, and you're gonna close. 3, 2, 1, drag the right foot in, open up. 3, 2, 1, drag the left foot in, open, and side stretch, and open, and side. And it really doesn't matter which way you go, just move. Just warming up the body. One more. Stay here, pulse for 3, 2, drag one leg in, step out for 3, 2, 1, and drag, open, and reach. Open again, reach, open, and lift, and open. Last time, little pulses for 3, 2, 1. Really zip up through the center. 3, 2, 1, and zip up through the center. All right, we're going to do a little standing leg work, a little more. So this is where you may need to grab onto a chair. So hands wrap around that transverse abdominis. Shift your weight to the right leg. Lift up through the crown of your head. Your hands can be out. Flex the foot, and we're going to lift for 10, and 9, and 8. So just like a side lying series, keep lifting. This is your powerhouse. This is where all your balance comes from. In 4, and 3, and 2, and hold it up in little circles back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and reverse it for 5, and 4, and 3. Shoulders down, 2, and 1. Touch your toe to the floor and lift up and take it back. So a little half rainbow, and to the side, and back. You can bend your supporting leg a little bit, and back, and lift, and back. We're almost there, and back. One more, and lift, and back. Now bring your left hand forward, bend into your right knee. Slight hinge forward, belly's in. Just tap in, and back, and in. Press down through the arms, and in. How's that right leg? And back, and in, 10, 9, you can touch it down if you like. 7, 6, squeeze that left cheek. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in, kick it out. Nice job. One more side, and then we're going to go down to the floor. So shift your weight to the left. One side's always harder than the other. Feel that long line from the bottom of the foot through the crown of the head, and press down underneath the arms. Belly in, flex your foot, and lift. Just tiny lifts. If you're holding onto a bench, try not to have a death grip. Play, maybe you let go a little bit or just use your fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My left leg's already feeling this. Little circles back for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and reverse it. Remember, break if you need to. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Point your toe, lift it behind you. So now you're moving in that hip joint, which makes balance even more challenging. And 3, and lift, and 2, and lift, and 1, and lift. Take it behind you, bend your knee, reach your right arm forward, little hinge, and tap in and back. So now you're really thinking about that left leg. Stabilization, knee is above the toes. 2 more, and I'm not good with math. 1, and hold. Now lift for 10. 10, squeeze, press down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come and shake everything out. Take a little twist, and we're gonna take it down on the floor. So down on your back, and we're gonna start out with 100. So the 100, you're pumping from your shoulders, not the elbows or the wrists. This is a big warm up for the core. If the back of your neck gets too tired, you can place one hand behind the head, or you can lay down. You can keep your legs on the floor, tabletop, or in a 45-degree angle. You get to choose. I'm gonna demonstrate quite a few different ones. My battery pack around. So I'm going to start out here. Reach your fingertips forward. Now slide your shoulders down and then curl up, sliding the ribs to the hips. So I'm going to start out with one hand behind, and I'm going to start here. So here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and X, 2, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and option. 4, 20. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, option. 2, 4, 30. Keep curling. X, 40, option. X, 2, 3, 4, 50, option. 60, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, big pumps. 70, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, X, 2, 3, 4, 80, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, curl more. 90, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, X, 2, 3, 4, 100, bend your knees. Give yourself a hug, rock and roll, side to side. Good job. Take a big, deep breath. We're going to go to roll up. Flexing the feet. There's a lot of variations in roll up, so if you have a particular variation that you like, please do it. I'm going to start out using my hands. So this is again about spinal articulation. Press through the bottom of the feet and keep the legs active. So curl your chin to your chest, lift up, and then reach. Now pull the ribs back and reach all the way forward. And then stack up one vertebrae at a time. Curl under, under, under. Activate through the feet. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, round. You can also reach behind the thighs if you need to. And really pull the navel in, hollow out. Stack the spine, shoulders come down, and curl from the base of the spine, rolling down with control. Use your hands if you need. Inhale, exhale, round, round, reach, 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 reach. Stack your spine. Can we do 2 more? I know we can. Round back. Inhale up with control. Use your hands if you need to. Curl, 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 curl. So bend your right leg and lift it up. You can keep it bent if you like, and you can also bend your left leg and keep it down. I'm going to extend mine. Your arms are going to be out at about 45 degrees. Keep your hips stable. Take your right leg across your body. Now you should feel a lot of stretch at the outside of your right leg. So I don't want you to roll yet. I want you to keep that right hip down as much as possible. So for some of you, that leg's only going to go across the body just a little bit. Now bring your hands behind your head and lift up. Hold the stretch. If you want more, you're going to lift your left leg. So your left leg is reaching toward the wall in front of you, and your right leg is just being held across the body. So you feel that stretch. Lift up, elbows wide, hold for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Go ahead and bring the left leg down. Head comes down, bring that right leg back to center, bend it, give it a little hug, and then slide it down the mat. Bring the left leg up. Remember your options, both knees can be bent. A lot of people have tight low backs and hamstrings. So without lifting the left hip, take the left leg across the body. Now for me, I've got big sensation all down the outside of my left leg, so this is a little bit of an IT. This is a lot of an IT band stretch. Option to bring your hands behind you, curl up, sliding your ribs down beneath the hips. Now press your low back down. Stay here or float your right leg, and you're just holding. Stay lifted, let your hands support the back of your neck, but keep pressing your low back down. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Head down, leg down, come back to center. Give that a hug. Good, we're going to change it a little bit. This time your right leg comes up in tabletop, and you're going to take it across the body and let the hip lift. And then open it up to the side, but don't let it touch the floor. So you're really working the rotation of the hip, and you're using your abdominals to really control the movement. And open, and rotate, and open. My hands are about a 45-degree angle on the floor. And rotate. Now extend the leg. Reach the right arm up. Try to lift the shoulders up off the floor. And back, and sweep up, and back, and the hand sweeps up to reach toward the ankle, and back, right hand toward the right leg. So little obliques, one more, and lift, and lower, and bend the knee, give it a big hug, and slide it down. Nice. Left leg comes up, it's in a tabletop position. Take it across the body, the head will lift just a little bit. Now use the belly to pull it back to center and open it up. Keep both hips down. The leg is not going to go to the floor. And lift back up and rotate across the body. And stay mindful, precision, concentration, all those are part of Joseph Pilates' original principles. And really stay centered. Feel the low back pressing down toward the mat. And now you're going to extend the left leg. It's across the body. Take the left hand, lift up for the ankle, and lower. You have 5 minutes to lift. Try to get your shoulders off the floor. There's 3, and 4, and 5. Lift. And let's take a twist now. So I'm going to bring my right leg in, and I'm going to take it across the body. Bring your hands behind your head. So my right knee is across the body, the left leg straight, and both elbows are wide. Now I'm going to curl over on my left side, and I'm going to open the elbow. So my right knee still across the body, and you're curling, bringing the elbows together, and then rotating the rib cage, opening the right elbow. So you're curling over to one side, and then opening up. So working those rotational muscles. And open. And one more. Now stay open. See if you can get your right shoulder down with your hands behind your head. And then maybe twist a little more. My right knee is not on the floor. Now bring the knee back into the chest. Reach behind the leg. Give yourself a little stretch. And bend it. Bring the left knee in. Take the knee across the body. Bring your hands behind your head. Keep your knee across the body. My left elbow is going to come all the way to the right elbow. And then I'm going to open the ribs. And you're curling both elbows toward each other and then rotating open. You have 3 more of these. And 2. And 1. And open. Bring the left knee back in. Extend the leg long. And bend your knees. Good, we're going to go into the ab series, so this can be pretty intense. Remember, at any time the upper body can come down, bring your right knee in, extend your left leg up. The extended leg, the higher it is, the less pressure on your back. If you're going to curl up, slide the ribs down, press your low back down. Float the left leg closer to the floor. You judge where you should be. Here we go. Exhale. Give yourself a good knee pull. Reach long through the opposite leg. Let's go for 5, 4, low back down 3, curl up more, 2, and 1. Hug your knees. We're going to go right into double leg stretch. First option, hands underneath your hips, and you're going to extend the legs in Pilates V and bend it. Now my rib cage is closed and my low back is imprinting on the mat. Next option, feet down, hands by your ears, curl up, lift the arms above your head and circle around, and reach and circle. One more, reach and circle and lay back. You can do either one of those options, or you can do a full double leg stretch. Just make sure your low back is pressed down into the mat. So if you're going to go, we're going to do 8 of these. Curl up. Here we go. Exhale. And breathe in. And reach long. And in. Press that belly down. Get your arms up by your ears and curl. I think that was 4. Reach long. Reach. Give me 1 more. Reach long. Hold, 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 hold. Bring it in. Lay back. Both legs up. Knees can be bent or straight, and we're going to go into scissors or handies. Float the left leg down. Walk the right hands high up on the right leg. Curl up. Little pulse, pulse. Switch. Two more. Bend your knees, lay back, stack your palms, place them behind your head, legs are up. Use the hands to lift your head up, press low back down, lower and lift. Legs reach long, use your glutes, and lift up, and lower, and lift. So if you lower your legs so much that the low back is arching, I want you to not lower them quite as much. So reduce the range of motion, keep lifting, reach long, and lift. Give me 2 more, reach long, and lift. Last one, long legs, and lift. Bend your knees, lay back a little bit, rock your knees side to side. We're going to go to crisscross, just like a single leg stretch, but your hands are behind your head and you're twisting. So make sure you're not yanking on the neck and your elbows stay wide, not coming toward each other. So lift up, left leg up, bend your right knee, lift up, twist towards your right knee. And twist, and twist. So think about keeping your hips Really, really stable, not rocking side to side. And reach, and reach, and reach. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, lay back. Extend your arms and legs really, really long. Your abdominals should really, really be working. All right, come on up. We're going to go into a reverse plank or a reverse tabletop. So we're going to start with reverse tabletop. Fingertips toward the hips, or if you need to, turn them out. Feet are right in front of your sitting bones. Now press down through the feet and the hands and lift up. And lower. And lift up. And lower. Now you can stay there or extend your legs in Pilates feet. Press your shoulders down and lift up. And lower. And lift. Body is long. And lower. And lift. And lower. Tailbone is slightly tucked. Lift. And lower. One more. Lift up. Hold, hold, hold. And lower. And open the feet about as wide as your mat. Right into spine stretch forward. So again, you are sitting next to a wall and you're going to peel your spine off the wall. Big beach ball in front of you and you're hollowing out. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, round. Pull your rib cage back and stack the spine. Inhale, get long. Exhale and round. Lift up nice and tall. Exhale, round. Really reach forward. Feel your abdominals engaged and lengthen up. 2 more. Exhale and round. And lift up. Last one. Exhale and round. And lengthen up. Go ahead and bring your knees in, and we're going to do rolling like a ball prep. So all we're going to do is grab the ankles. The knees are about shoulder width apart, and then float the feet. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your legs and roll all the way back. All right, this is called dead bug. A lot of times it's great if you have a pillow or something next to you, but you really don't need anything. So a little bit of coordination, legs are up. And I want you to just press your hands against your shins a lot and press your shins against your hands. And feel the core activation when you do that. So really, really keep pressing in toward each other. Hands against the shins, shins against the hands, and release. So now we're going to do an opposite thing. So you're going to have to think. Your right leg lowers and your left arm goes above your head. What? Take your right hand, press it against your left shin. Lift your right leg up and your left arm up. Place your left hand on your right shin. Lower your left leg and your right arm. Keep your low back down. Actively press. And if the shin isn't good, you can press against your thigh. And lift. A lot of options. And lower. Keep pressing. And bring it in. And reach long. Leg doesn't touch the floor. And lift. A couple more. Reach. So you really got to think, which is great for the brain. And lift. Last one. Reach long. Press that left hand against the right shin. Reach, reach, reach. And lift up. Bend your knees. Give yourself a big low back massage right here. And we're going to roll to the belly. So extend your legs. Roll over. Now, if you are suffering from any kind of back issues, I want you to not lift up very much, but I want you to think of lifting your belly away from the floor. So come to this prone position. We're going to move a little bit. Your legs are long and active. Your hands are underneath your shoulders, and you're squeezing your elbows in. Hopefully you can see. I think you can. You're squeezing your elbows in toward the sides. You don't really need to see me, but press down through the top of the feet Don't lift up, just press through the top of the feet and feel the leg muscles active. And then release. Now press down through the top of the feet, lift the belly, press down with the hands, and get a little bit of an extension, so baby cobra. Draw your heart forward, the belly has to stay in to support the spine, and lower down. 2 more times like that. Belly and activate through the legs, shoulders down, lift up, squeeze the elbows together, and lower down. Once more, belly and activate the legs, lift all the way up, shoulders away from the ears, and lower down. Just rock the hips side to side. We're going to add another component to that. Press the hands underneath the shoulders. Now again, if you have back issues, and I have back issues, you're not going to lift up too high. So activate the legs, press down through the bottom of the feet with the belly, lift up, draw the heart forward. Now, as you come down, let the legs float up. And maybe lift the hands up off the mat for a moment. Press the hands down, lift all the way up to your ideal. And then keep that curve, and as you come down, lift the legs up and let the hands float. And then roll all the way up again, shoulders down. Exhale, come forward, let the legs float, float the hands. Let's do one more. Hands come down, lift all the way up. As you exhale, heart comes forward, lift the legs, try to get the knees off the floor, float the hands, and bring everything down. Stack your forearms, and then rock the hips side to side. Okay, coming into a Sphinx position. So your hands are probably, your forearms are down to the floor, and your elbows are a little wider than the shoulders, maybe a little forward. So you've got this supported spinal extension, but that doesn't mean you get to dump into your shoulders, and that doesn't mean that your belly's not engaged. So you're going to point your right foot and kick it toward your booty 3 times. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and extend, and switch. 1, 2, 3, and extend. And if you prefer to flex, you can do that. Actually, that feels really good working through that angle. So let's do a few more. Kick, 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 and reach long. And kick, 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 and reach long. Really flex the foot, and then make the leg longer. Kick, 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 and reach. Last one. Kick, 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 and reach. Kick, 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 and reach. Come all the way down. Bring your hands to a T. We're going to do a little rotation, and I call this a baby scorpion. Lift your right leg up, bend the knee, roll the hip open so the right foot comes toward the left hip. Extend the leg and bring it down. And lift the left leg up, bend the knee, take it toward the right hip. And lengthen and down. Long, long legs, and bend and reach. And extend, lift and down. Left leg up, bend. Take it to the opposite hip. Lengthen and down. Once more, each side. Right leg up, bend the knee. Reach toward the left hip, extend and down. Last one, left leg, bend the knee toward the right hip. Extend and down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and then push yourself all the way back. Shell stretch and Pilates, child's pose in yoga. So really reach forward. And let's do a variation of spinal balance. So come to all fours. Look, make sure the knees are underneath the shoulders. Make sure the fingers are nice and wide. The hands are underneath, the knees are underneath the hips and the hands are underneath the shoulders. Lengthen the back of the neck and pull the belly in. All you're going to do is like the old Jane Fonda exercises. Remember when she used to do those fire hydrants? Jane had it going on. Look at her at 83. Lift your right leg up. Try to get it as high as your hip. Keep your leg bent and bring it down. And do that again. Lift your right leg up and down. 2 more times. Try not to dump into your left leg and lower. Stay mindful. Shoulders over those wrists and bring it down. You should feel a lot of oblique action. Switch sides. Left leg goes up and down. And make sure you're looking forward on the floor, not back at your knees, so your neck is long. And use your belly to lift. One more. Lift up and down. Okay, we're going to add another component. So right leg lifts and left arm goes to the side. And knee comes down and you touch your left fingertips to the floor. And lift. And lower. 2 more. A lot of abdominal work going on. Lift. Keep pushing out of the right shoulder. Lift. And lower. That should be really challenging. Left knee comes up. Right arm will go to the side at the same time. Here we go. It's lift. And just bring the knee back down. Touch the fingertips. And lift. And lower, and lift, and lower. Let's do 2 more. And lift, and lower. Keep lifting the belly, and lift, and lower. Press back, child's pose. Long, long spine. And we'll do a little bit of a side kick series. And you're almost done. So lay down on your right side, line your spine up with the back end of your mat, and then kickstand the hands. Now we're going to bring the feet forward, pike them forward on a little bit of an angle, and you're going to lift the right side of your body out of the mat. So even though you're laying on your side, you're going to stay lifted, and the left hip stays stacked on top of the right. Float your top leg, flex it. You've done this before. You're going to kick front, and sweep without moving your hips. And you're going to kick, and sweep. And kick, and sweep. And flex, and sweep. How about 2 more? Lengthen, and squeeze the booty. Last one. Reach, and sweep. Bring the legs together, rotate that top leg, and you're going to flex and reach and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower. 2 more. Lift and lower and lift and lower. And we're going to go into something called a grand rond. So we're not going to do little circles this time. We're going to make it big. So you're going to swing the leg forward, lift it up, circle it all the way to the back without moving the hips, and then sweep it forward, lift, a lot of hip mobility, and reach. A few more. Slow and control. Keep the top leg as long as you can. Breathe. Pilates is such a great exercise modality. Reach, but do what you can. There's a lot to think about. Sweep it forward and let's reverse the circles. So you're going to kick it back. Now use the strength of your legs and your core to lift up. And big circles. And reach. You've got 3 more. Make that leg longer each time you make a big circle. Reach. 1 more. Reach. Now hold it up, bend it, place it down in front of you and slide the bottom leg back. So now we're going to work a little bit of inner thighs. So grab onto the left ankle with the left hand, flex the right foot, and just lift and lower. Lengthen. So you're trying to touch the opposite wall with that bottom leg. Lift and lower, and lift and lower, reach and lower, lift. Give me 1 more. Now make some circles for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and reverse for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it up. Slide the top leg down to meet it without doing what I just did. Long reach to lift both legs up and bring them down. Roll onto your back. Bend your knees, grab hold of your knees, make circles in opposition. from each other, around the other way. And reach behind the thighs, roll yourself up, sweep the legs around to the other side. So again, set yourself up, nice long body. Come down to your elbow, pike your legs forward a little bit, and then lift the bottom side. I think you can see me. Lift the bottom side up. We're doing two different filmings, so I'm trying to make sure I'm in both cameras. All right, front and back, so make sure your shoulders aren't all hunched up like mine are. Long neck, shrink wrap your waist, float your top leg just about the same height as your hip. Flex your foot, here we go. Kick, kick, and sweep. You're almost done. Hang on. Kick, kick, and sweep. I always tell my classes, hate me now, but you're going to love me when you're walking out of the door. It always feels good when you're done. And kick, kick, and sweep. Kick, kick, and sweep. And bring the legs together. Rotate. It's flex up and reach long. And flex and reach. And flex and reach. Breathe. How about two more? And flex and reach. Last one. Flex and reach. Grand round de jambe. So really stabilize. Pull everything in nice and tight. Right foot forward. It lifts all the way up. It reaches behind you. Make sure you're not rolling forward. Keep the hips stable. And lift. Slow and controlled. Two more this way. Get long, long, long. Last one. Reach. Come all the way forward. Let's reverse those circles. So right here, feel right cheek. Now lift up, rotate the leg. And slow, controlled lift. And maybe your circles are smaller than mine. Do you? Don't worry about what I'm doing. Feel your way through each of your practices. Lift. Try not to think about the things you can't. Always focusing on the things that you can. Lift the leg up, bend, grab hold of that ankle with the right leg. Slide the left leg back so now you're one long line and the right foot is stamped in front of you. Long neck, flex your foot. It's lift and lower. So you're lifting the leg and the contraction starts from the belly. Lift, reach long. And again, you're trying to touch that opposite wall with your leg. Lift the leg up and hold and circle for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and reverse for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it up. Slide the top leg down. Get long, 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 long. Squeeze those inner thighs. And then roll to your belly. Push yourself to all fours. Push-up series, very, very short push-up series. So Pilates push-ups are tricep push-ups. So the elbows don't go side, they go back toward the ribs. And I'm going to give you version number 1. You're in all fours. And when you bend your elbows, the hips don't go back. You want to keep as much weight on the upper body so you can strengthen your arms. And you don't have to touch the floor. So my nose is going to go down in front of me like I'm going to take a drink of water. So it goes 3, 2, 1, and push up. And the belly is lifting and push up. And 3, 2, 1, and push up and hold. You can sit back for child's. So you can keep that position. Next position, you're going to shift your weight forward. Belly is in. Watch the back of the neck. Everybody tends to hang their head down, so look forward. Here we go. It's 3, 2, 1. And as you increase your difficulty, maybe the elbows don't bend as much, but keep them tight to your body. 3, 2, 1, and push up, and push back in child's. Third and final position. Come up on your toes in a Pilates position. Long spine, little pike to the hips. Here we go. Bend the elbows. for 3, 2, 1, and push up. Yes, it's much harder. 3, 2, 1, and push away. And 3, 2, 1, and push away. Wherever you are, hold. Pull your belly in. Side body hugs in. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to your knees. Have a seat. We'll finish with mermaid. What? So, knees can be stacked. You can be in a pinwheel position, or if that's too difficult, you sit like this. I like pinwheel. Grab hold of the right leg with the right hand. Reach the left arm up. So inhale, get long. Exhale, reach toward the back leg. Inhale up, and then exhale up and over. Now, press down with the right hip and reach away with the right arm so you have this big opening all along the side of the body. Inhale up and exhale over. Inhale up, exhale, reach. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up and exhale, reach long. Inhale up, take a twist over that right shoulder. Close your eyes and breathe. Look to the front of the room, sweep both legs around. Reach behind the thighs, float the legs coming into, you're going to go into a Pilates V-sit. Thought you were completely done, not quite. Reach the hands forward if you like. Lift arms and legs up, and then as you bend, reach both arms over to the left. Inhale, lengthen both legs and the arms, and exhale, bend your knees and rotate to the right. And inhale up, exhale, bend and rotate. Inhale up, exhale, bend. Can we do one more each side? Yes, Michele, we can't wait. Inhale up, exhale, bend. Inhale up, exhale, bend. Inhale up and hold. Now bring your knees in toward your chest and sweep them around to the other side for a mermaid on the other side. A little extra added bonus. Grab hold of the left leg with the left hand. Reach your right arm up. So sit really long. And then exhale over towards your left side. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, reach. Press that left hip down and reach the left fingertips away. Breathe. Inhale up and exhale over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach. Last time, inhale up and over. Exhale, reach long. Inhale up, take a nice twist over that left shoulder. And release. Find any seated comfortable position. And let's just take a moment to focus. Or you can be on your back. Close your eyes. Take a big deep breath. Let your hands rest lightly on your knees. Fill up. Very slowly bring your hands to your heart center. Take a moment of gratitude for your body, what it just took you through. I know you did the best that you could. Remember, we don't limit our challenges, we challenge our limits. So take celebration in the things that you just did. Be grateful for each and every day. I know it's hard right now, but still be grateful. Reach out to people, be social without getting too close. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Thank you so much. Have a great day.